Ang ganda ng tunog ng chime. Tapos umuulan. But regardless if it's raining, I just wanted to show you that there's something unique about this house, and that this house has two guest houses. Not guest rooms, guest houses. Guest house number 1, guest house number 2. That's unique. But the best part about this house is the fact that you have that view. Here we are. This is one of the biggest lots here in Parkridge, and I can't believe that we're featuring it. So let me park right here. Hold on. Today, we will be going around this massive and gorgeous house here in Parkridge, Antipolo. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. So from the front, you can already tell that this is gonna be a huge or a massive house tour. And as you can already tell, you have a lot of guest parking right in front, and that doesn't include the actual amount of cars that you can park in your carport. That being said, let's go in through the main gate. So over to the leftmost side, you have your manual vehicle gate, which will lead you to your 5-vehicle carport. And over here, we have the pedestrian gate. Your main entrance is this. It's a very impressive, huge, solid Narra door. And then you have these seemingly floating steps leading up to it. And then a koi pond right beneath that. To the right side, you'll see a stone pathway leading to the backyard as well as to your guest houses. Yes, you heard that right. I said guest houses. And over to the left side, we have, again, the 5-vehicle carport, as well as the security or the guardhouse and their toilet and bath right next to it. Okay, so you might want to remember this side because we're going to go out there again. But for now, let's go through the main entrance. Now, when I said that this was a huge Narra door, it's huge. It dwarfs all of us. So as you enter, you have a receiving area. Okay, so it opens this wide. And right now it's bare, but you could definitely put a console table in here, right? Get me, Josh. And then a huge mirror here, perhaps. Well, depending if that's something that's okay with you since it's right in front of the main door. But point is, you can put some kind of decorative pieces in here to, to add more of what it is that you like in your home. And then over here, you have this massive open area with your living, dining, and kitchen. You can also see a part of the main stairs, which is very beautifully framed by Italian surfaces or tiles, as well as your floor actually. So a lot of the finishes here are high-end European materials. So obviously this house is very well loved by a family. You'll be able to hear some of them. Okay, so you have your living area over here, very high ceiling, and then it opens up to the dining area. And again, as I mentioned, the kitchen. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of natural light, and that's obviously because you have so many windows and sliding doors. Okay, so before we head out there, let's first check out this area. So the house is gonna come semi-furnished. So some of the key items or key pieces like your dining table or dining set is gonna come with the house. So you might want to discuss that with your Presello person when you do inquire about this house. Okay, so anyways, you have your kitchen over here. You have an island counter on this side with a sink. And then right next to it, we have an island counter as well, but it's basically your breakfast nook, or it's where you can have your meals informally. So more informal table, you could say. Okay, so in here, you have this really tall door, right? And this one, may mga tao yata eh. It's a double action swing door. Hello po. Sensya na. So this is the sensya na po. This is your this is your formal kitchen, and this is your daily kitchen. There's a lot of people cooking right now though. So we're not gonna go in there anymore. But I will show you what's around it. Yeah, everything is European. The surfaces are quartz, etc. This is the storeroom. So I'm not gonna show you all of their stuff anymore, but this is a huge storeroom and pantry. Obviously, also high ceiling, as you can tell by the door. And then on this side, we have a hallway with storage, and this is pretty interesting actually. So storage, diba? But you can't actually open these, except for the ones here in the bottom, because these are shoes, basically. But these are locked, and you can use these keys, for example. Let's see, let's try this one. And that's when you can open these. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. Technology, am I right? So it's very seamless. You don't really see anything. But the keys are also, parang, not air tags. Wait, am I allowed to say that? Anyway. Okay, so at the end of this hall, we have this door. We will go there later. But for now, this one leads to the guest powder room. Again, you have high ceiling. You have your water closet. It's a water closet, yeah. And then your sink. It smells so nice in here thanks to the eucalyptus, I think. But yeah, this is a huge space for your powder room. On the other side, so we're just gonna look at it real quick. So, madaming industrial. Yeah, it's an industrial kitchen. Pero I meant to say maraming items ngayon because, business. But that is the informal kitchen or the daily kitchen that we saw earlier, sort of. Well, I saw it. You guys didn't because I closed the door. And then just on this side, there's a staircase going down. So mag-shortcut na lang tayo mamaya sa ibang paraan tayo bababa. But there's a staircase there, okay? Because out here, we will be led back to the 5-vehicle carport. So currently it's being used as a gym, obviously. But this is also where your service or your laundry area is. So ang daming abang for your washing machines, your dryers, etc. Then you have your built-in sinks over there. And then on the other side, here we go. We have stairs on the left. Oops, it's starting to rain. Okay, let's make this quick. So a few steps down, Ang ganda, no? You have a view of that. Okay, further down. This is where they chose to hang their laundry. Ay! Sir, maambon po. Alising, sayang yung labada. Okay, where was I? This. Okay, so we have double doors over here. Did I just close it? Okay, there we go. And this one leads to the office. So yes, right below the parking spaces, we have an office. So it's up to you what you want to do with it, but at least this one is easily accessible from the carport. So if ever you have clients over, etc., dito na lang sila pupunta. It also has an ensuite, toilet and bath for convenience. Although right now, clearly it's being used as storage for their business. But yeah, imagine what you could do with this space. Okay, sorry. So medyo tinabi lang yung laundry kasi maambon na. But over here, okay, so this is the service area. And if you can see, those are the stairs from the daily kitchen. So once you go down here, service area. On the right side, the window over there, that is the female staff quarters. And then over here, we have the secretary's room. And then next to that, the driver's quarters. And over there where the dogs are, it's actually a huge open area for whatever purpose it is that you may want for it. Pwede siyang storage, pwede kang mag-hold ng event dyan kung gusto mo. It's that big. But yeah, we can't go there now kasi maambon yung mga so bigat. So we'll go up here and go back to the kitchen. Hello po. Sorry. Sensya na po. Okay, so we're back in the formal kitchen. So let's just admire this one more time. So you have all of this gorgeous built-in, so you can see. Then more storage spaces, your gorgeous quartz countertops, etc. And just imagine having coffee here. Coffee maker pa sakto. Right in the morning when the sun is just shining all over your house. And then you have that view. That view is golden. Well, right now, it's a little foggy because it's a little rainy, but it's still so dramatic. So from your dining area, you can open your sliding doors, which will lead you to your lanai, your seating area, as well as a bar. And then you have this, your swimming pool and jacuzzi with some seating, covered seating, and a view of your vista, which is just hills and trees and landscape. And over there by the distance, the cityscape. And then though, the fog is actually creating these layers that in person looks like a painting. Hopefully, this also translates in the video. But it's really, really nice. We have a pool here with a jacuzzi in the corner. And guess what? All of this can be heated. So pwedeng yung jacuzzi lang yung mainit, or if you want, yung buong pool. It's just gonna take a little bit of time for the entire pool to heat up kasi medyo malaki siya, diba? Alright, now, but looking at the swimming pool though, you notice anything? So if this entire pool were the pool of people watching our videos, right? So 100% of the people watching our videos is the entire pool. The jacuzzi portion, which is about what, 33%? Those are the ones who are subscribed. So it would be pretty awesome if all of you guys who watch our videos also subscribe. Oh, but regardless, thank you for watching this video and giving it a like, because we enjoy showing you these houses with views like this, and hopefully you truly do also enjoy it as well. Oh, it started raining. Well, I guess it's time to go back inside. Oh, thank you very much. So this is also pretty cool. So this is a remote for that. Now on the ceiling, we have a projector, and this remote is for the projector screen. So at night, obviously you can't really watch this during the daytime because it's super bright. But at night, just imagine watching movies out here in this peace and quiet. Tapos yung music mo piped in. It's surround sound. Actually, throughout the house. So, kasama na rin yung Lanai. How cool is that? Okay, I'm gonna have to pull this back up because it's raining. Ang galing ng timing ng ulan. Okay, so it's gonna roll up eventually, and we are gonna go back inside. Oh, right? Imagine entertaining people here at the bar and having them enjoy your drinks here at the Lanai, or them dipping their feet at the pool, looking at the view. And even now that it's raining, your garden looks amazing. All weather in bahay. Regardless if it's night or day, morning or sunrise or sunset, cloudy or rainy, or sunny, the entire house is gorgeous. Okay, so before we head up, we can also enjoy the rain from here because there's windows everywhere. There are windows everywhere. Okay, so in here, which you might have missed actually, you can only see this from the main entrance. We have a door, and this one leads to the entertainment room. Uy, iba yung acoustics dito. There are no acoustic panels. Let me turn on the light. There are no acoustic panels, but the sound is different. The audio is good in here, or the acoustics is good in here. Okay, so you have this whole room that's a little dark, and this is the entertainment room. It's dark, but it's still also very light on the eyes because you have clerestory windows over there that bring in a lot of natural light. As well as, obviously, you have the bigger windows out here facing the swimming pool, as well as a sliding door going out to the Lanai. So just imagine hanging out here with your family and your friends, just watching TV, movies. If you don't feel like watching movies outside with the projector screen, okay. Or maybe you want to play on your consoles and it's here, this would be the perfect room to do so. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm supposed to look at you here. Okay. So that's what's on the ground floor. We also got a sneak peek of what was on the lower floor, although we didn't really get to see all of it. But rest assured, you have all of the service areas that you need, the staff quarters, and lots of open spaces for storage and what have you on the lower ground. So now the only remaining part for this main house is the second floor. So these are all matte black tiles except for this and that. So there are two strips over here that's glossy. It looks the same, but it's glossy. That's nice. It's a nice subtle touch. Okay, so the stairs and the handrails, the doors, they're also all Narra. And that's why they look so nice and solid. And they really are. Okay, so here on the second floor, again, you have a lot of natural light. And let's check that one out first. So in here, oh my gosh, look at that. It just frames all of the trees. So in here we have, it feels like a bridge, almost, leading to this door. Double down, yes. Okay. So out in here, although they used it as another outdoor gym, we have another veranda. So this is actually quite huge. Nakaka-relax yan. Habang nasa-stress ka mag-exercise, na-relax ka at the same time. Yes, exactly. Alright, so this portion is covered. Kaya okay lang na nandito yung mga exercise machines na nasa labas. And then that side is open. So again, you have another deck for you to stay in and chill out and just view all of this. See? This is in Parkridge, Antipolo. Ang taas nyo and you have this view. It's truly amazing. Hindi naman lahat ng lots or properties in Antipolo ganito yung view, but this one does. Okay, so you have a set of stairs here. This one leads back down to the swimming pool area. So if you had guests over on the second floor, pwede rin silang dumaan dito so that they can enjoy this view as well. So it goes out all the way here. It's basically 180-degree view of this entire area. Nice. So nice. From here, you can also get to that bedroom, but we'll check that out later on. Oh, let's go back in here. Okay, so from here, you see 3 doors, and let's check out the one on the right first. Let me turn on the lights. Speaking of lights, the house is actually a smart home, so you can watch or monitor your CCTVs, your alarms, etc. from your phone or tablet. We weren't able to demonstrate that anymore, but yes, this is a smart home that's also ready for any kind of technology that you might want to install in it as well. Okay, so here we have bedroom number 1, and you have this much space. They have a day bed just to show scale, but it is a huge room. And then it also has an ensuite, toilet and bath with your sink and a window that has a view of what we saw earlier. And on this side, you have your wardrobe space, your water closet, and then your enclosed shower space. Your windows are also frosted for privacy, but that side though, not all of them is frosted so that you can enjoy the view. I also love how one side of the wall is white and the other is a sage green. Very relaxing. Over here we have bedroom number 2. There are people sleeping inside, the kids, so we're not gonna disturb them anymore. And over here to this end, this is the front part of the property, by the way. We have here bedroom number 3. So you have a lot of space. Again, you have high ceiling, windows everywhere. It's just closed with curtains and other kinds of window treatments. And then at the end of the room, we have the ensuite, toilet and bath with your enclosed shower space, your water closet, your built-in wardrobe. Very high, by the way. Look at that. It goes all the way up to the ceiling, which again is very high ceiling. Then you have your sink with some storage underneath. Yes, it's more than 3 meters for all of the rooms, which is why the ground floor has really high ceiling, because that's worth 2 stories of high ceiling. And then itong nakahiwalay kind of already tells you that this is going to be the master bedroom, right? Just because the positioning of the room is special. And you would be right. So this is bedroom number 4, or the master bedroom. You have so much space, like so much space. You have, what is this? You have a California king-sized bed. You have some seating over here, more seating over there. You can fit a lot of setups in this room alone. And of course, you have the high ceiling and everything, which makes it feel and look more spacious. I was gonna say than it is, pero actually malaki talaga siya. And then, of course, your windows have a view of that. Okay, so dahil umulan nga, now we can see, well, at least I can see, a fog creeping between the trees, and it just looks so peaceful. Tapos sumisilip-silip yung skyline out in the distance. Then you can also have a peek at your swimming pool from here, so that's nice. You can keep an eye out for your guests or your kids. And then these are windows, but this one over here, well, technically window rin siya in the sense that it lets light in, but you can also open it up, and this is gonna lead you to your veranda with the covered portion. Super cool. And it wouldn't be a master bedroom without an ensuite, toilet and bath. Naturally, you would have a big one as well. So you have your huge sink, some counter space, your enclosed shower space with a ledge to sit on, your water closet, your sauna, of course, and your wardrobe space. Again, you have a lot of storage space, floor to ceiling worth, in fact. So drawers, hanging rods, all of it. Hindi ka na magkukulang sa storage space. At least for your master bedroom. Okay, Now, if you thought this tour was done just because it has 2 floors and a lower ground floor, well, you would be mistaken, because this isn't the only house in this house and lot. We have 2 more to go. Okay, so just so you guys don't get confused, we're gonna go out the main door and through the path that we saw earlier, the stone path along the garden. So let's head out. Sakto, tumila na yung ulan. Okay. So, ingat na lang kami ni John. Hindi madulas. Although it's not... Okay, they use natural stone naman. So, it's not slippery. I also love the spacing. Hindi siya awkward. Dali niyang hapakan. Okay, so when you follow the stone steps, you will be led to the swimming pool out in the back. But since we're gonna check these out, we are gonna go here so that you can see the guest houses, plural. So from the front of your property, remember you have a manual gate on the left side, right? Dito naman on the rightmost side, you have another manual gate that will basically open up to the 2-vehicle carport. So 5 over there and 2 over here for a total of 7. And then everything here out in front is basically your guest parking. So practically unlimited, especially ngayon na wala ka pang kapitbahay. That's amazing. So from here, you have gardens all around. So at the side, at the back, or in the side, at the back, and the other side of your house, puro garden space and a pool view. And then you have this space in the middle. That's the reason why we have 2 houses. So let's go through the main one, or this first one first. So when you enter from the main entrance, it's basically one open space. So you have your living, your dining, and your kitchen. You have an island counter here with your stove, and then your sink, refrigerator, and then some storage space. So it's really up to you how you want to build this house. It's basically like a blank canvas. All of these things are just here to show you scale. And then you have a toilet and bath. Excuse the creak. Over here. Correction, it's a powder room. So you have your sink and your water closet. You have this gorgeous tile here at the back of your water closet as well as on the floor. It is beautiful. It's a super dark blue with orange veins. Ganda ng contrast. And then some storage here under the stairs. A door that leads to the right side of the house. And then another door that leads to the left, going to the center of the guest houses. And then your main stairs over here, which also has Narra steps. And then your second floor is basically one whole room. Now it's up to you if you want to close it off, maybe turn this into an ante room or a second living area if you want, since there is a divider here. But I love how high ceiling it is and how the ceiling follows the shape of the roof, so it's very slanted. But yeah, you have this room, again with lots of windows, nakasara lang via the blinds. But isn't this such a nice guest room? You can fit 2 king-sized beds by. It's super spacious, so it's up to you nga kung gusto mo isarado to. And then you have your toilet and bath over here with, excuse me, your water closet, your enclosed shower space, and your sink. And the whole toilet and bath has a matte white marble-like tile. Again, European surfaces. Then just before we head back out, you have another door over here that leads to a balcony overlooking a part of your swimming pool and the rest of the view. So basically the view that you have from your main house, the guest houses also enjoy. Okay, let's cross over the middle portion. So this one. There we go. So halos magkatapat but not quite. And this is the second guest house. So this one, they designed to be more industrial. And I love it. It's very dark and moody. So this is your main entrance. You have the cement finish for the walls. The lights are nice and minimalist. Pretty cool. Then you have your living area, your dining, and your kitchen. Take note, I'm so sorry na binasa namin yung floor, but the rest of the floor are 60 by 60 matte gray tiles, and then here in the kitchen area, they're still technically ceramic tiles, but they look like grills or grates because of the design or the texture, just to make it look more industrial. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at how the light hits the pots and pans. It's so nice. Sarap niya kunan. Then you have these cupboards na my what do you call this? My screen, metal screen. So it's actually open, but it looks nice and neat. Looking at it from here, and it's the same for your cupboards and your wine rack. That's pretty awesome. And of course, you have your powder room down here. Again, also very industrial. So you can see the shape of your main stairs. You have your, oh, it's a taupe. It's a taupe water closet. And then your matching taupe sink. You don't mind the mop. Yeah, this is, and then you have track lights for the light in your powder room. It's very industrial. I love it. And again, you have a view of the swimming pool and the rest of the vista. And then out in here, you have the main stairs. Why did I say main? Technically, this is the only set of stairs in the guest house, at least. And then, much like the other guest house, this one, the whole floor is basically a bedroom. However, they decided to close this one off. Kanina nakabukas lang, di ba? Tapos sinurado nila, and they put a sliding door instead, which also blends along with the rest of the room. Now we can't go out in there because there are more children sleeping. We don't want to disturb their sleep. I don't know, right? But let me just show you the toilet and bath. So it's the same layout. You have your water closet, your enclosed shower space, and your sink. It's just that the finishes are different kasi nga industrial yung style. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like if you close that off. You could turn this into an ante-room or an office, or in this case, a PC station. And then this is the balcony. Oh, look at that. That's your view. So kahit anong bahay yung piliin mo dito, whether it's the main house, which is a huge, massive open space, or the guest houses, which frankly don't even feel like guest houses, but that's what they are, hindi ka lugi sa view. All of them have really, really nice views. Okay, so it's time for a recap. We'll go back to the main house and we can cut through via the, nakabukas na talaga yung side. Here you go. Via the swimming pool area. Oh man, it's nice and rainy, but it still somehow feels like a setup to run into swimming pool and just admire that view. By the way, I forgot to mention, so these are the stairs that lead up to the veranda, right? Ooh, thunder. So over on this section, we have the shower area as well as a male and female toilet room. So it's not a stall, it's a room with water closets. So it's very easily accessible from the swimming pool and also for the guests who are hanging out here in the Lanai. You know what? Let's do the recap here. So as you might have gathered, we have a lot of space. In fact, you have 2,000 square meters of floor area. 2,000 square meters of floor area. And then 1,382 square meters of lot area. 12 bedrooms in total, 7 toilet and baths, and a 7-vehicle carport. Not including the fact that you have a lot of guest parking space right in front of your property. Especially since the carport gates are on the extreme left and extreme right side. Lahat ng middle portion, that's for guest parking. And then some, especially since you don't have neighbors right now, at least. You have 2 stories, but you have a lower ground, so effectively 3 stories. Lots and lots of open spaces, both indoor and outdoor. You have a swimming pool with a jacuzzi. You have an entertainment room. You have a secretary's room. Can you imagine? Because you have an office. So you also have a secretary's room. Male and female staff quarters. You have a veranda. You have a formal and daily kitchen. Lots and lots of storage rooms. A powder room here on the ground floor. And then your guest houses. I still can't get over the fact that you have 2 guest houses and not just rooms. Each have a powder room on the ground floor and then a toilet and bath on the 2nd floor. And the most important bit, all of your rooms have a view of or from Antipolo. You're in a high point of Antipolo and you can see all of the vista as well as the city skyline in the distance. And it's so nice and peaceful regardless of what time it is, what kind of day it is. And it's gonna be pretty sweet living here. So if you're anyone you know is interested in this house, send this video to them, or if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here. Okay.